Miranda Lee Lambert was born in Lindale, Texas, into a family that lived a modest life. Her parents, both private investigators, faced severe financial struggles when the oil industry crashed. At one point, the family was forced to live in a small home without furniture, relying on faith and perseverance to get through the darkest times. Miranda saw firsthand what it meant to sacrifice, and that resilience became a permanent part of her personality. Despite her talent, Miranda didn't have an easy path to stardom. She was rejected from Nashville star auditions early in her career. Told her voice was too strong and her personality too edgy for mainstream country. But instead of giving up, she pushed harder. By the time she landed on the show in 2003, she had transformed herself into a force to be reckoned with. Perhaps the most public chapter in Miranda's life was her high-profile relationship and eventual marriage to fellow country star Blake Shelton. Their whirlwind romance looked picture-perfect on the outside, but behind the scenes, things were far from ideal. The couple often struggled with conflicting tour schedules, jealousy, rumors, and media pressure. Their divorce in 2015 shocked the country music world, but Miranda's pain was mostly kept behind closed doors. After the divorce, Miranda began a new chapter of self-discovery. She adopted a healthier lifestyle, moved away from the spotlight for a time, and focused on healing. Her album, The Weight of These Wings, showcased a different side of her, more vulnerable, introspective, and emotionally mature. Fans who had grown up with her now saw an artist who was no longer playing a part but finally embracing her truth. In early 2025, news broke that Miranda had quietly suffered a major personal loss, the passing of a close family member who had been a guiding light during her early struggles. Though she kept the identity and details private, her team confirmed the event deeply impacted her emotional state. For Miranda, it was another chapter in a life marked by strength in the face of sorrow. When Miranda married NYPD officer Brendan McLaughlin in 2019, many assumed she had finally found peace. But 2025 interviews suggest their relationship hasn't been without its own challenges. Balancing her musical commitments with his law enforcement duties has taken a toll. Still, Miranda often says Brendan has been her anchor during the most chaotic times, including recent health scares in her family and ongoing public scrutiny. In 2025, her Moot Nation Foundation expanded its mission, providing shelters and emergency services for animals displaced by natural disasters across the country. But she didn't stop there. Miranda also began quietly funding women's shelters in rural areas, a cause inspired by stories her mother once investigated. In a surprising 2025 podcast interview, Miranda opened up about mental health, a topic she had rarely addressed. She revealed that years of constant touring, media pressure, and emotional trauma led to severe anxiety and bouts of depression. Her honesty resonated with thousands of fans who saw her as fearless but now recognized her as human. She discussed therapy, meditation, and even how songwriting has saved her more than once. Despite everything, Miranda shows no signs of slowing down. In 2025, she released an experimental album titled Echoes from the Edge, which blends Americana with alt-country and even rock influences. Critics are calling it her boldest work yet. The songs delve into her grief, triumphs, and hope for the future. She's also rumored to be producing a documentary detailing her life's highs and lows, a raw, behind-the-scenes look at the real woman behind the voice. She's decided to step away from full-time touring, at least temporarily. In a heartfelt message to fans, Miranda said she needs time to reconnect with her roots, write from the heart again, and heal without the demands of the road. It's a bittersweet moment, but one that proves she's listening to her inner voice more than ever. Miranda Lambert's story isn't just about music, it's about pain, perseverance, and the kind of strength that comes only from being broken and brave enough to rebuild.